Hey everyone! So this week I'm going to be talking about some very cool new young adult graphic novels that have come out in the last, 6 months or so. And there's a wide range, diversity-wise, of stuff that's been coming out. So there's some great graphic novels in this lot. The first book is called Flamer. It's by Mike Curato, and he's actually really well known as a children's book author and illustrator. This is his debut graphic novel, and it's autobiographical. It's about his experiences when he was younger, dealing with coming to terms with his sexuality. So it's done in just a black and white and like oranges and reds, so like fire, flame. Suncatcher by Jose Pimienta. This is about a girl, Beatrice, who really loves music. And she was really close with her grandfather who passed away. She finds out that his soul is trapped in his guitar. So she basically spends the book trying to get it out. And it's a really interesting and unique story and a lot of cool art, showing the band practices and concerts and stuff like that. So Long Way Down by Jason Reynolds. The art is by Danica Novgorodov. This is a graphic novel adaptation from his 2017 novel. It's about Will, whose older brother is shot and killed, and he comes up with a plan to get revenge. And along the way, he encounters people from his past who have died from gun violence, and he starts to kind of rethink his plan. The art is all done in watercolor, and it's very realistic and just makes the whole thing really powerful. Go with the Flow. This is by Lily Williams and Karen Schneeman, and it's about four girls in high school: Abby, Britt, Christine, and Sasha. And they are fed up because their school does not have enough feminine products available to them, and also just doesn't prioritize talking about female health. And they decide to try and fix that, a la Revolution style, and become good friends in the process. And a very unique book about something that you don't see a whole lot of books about, especially graphic novels. And it is pretty cool too. Inside, all of the illustrations are done in black and white and different shades of red, which is pretty cool. And next is Heartstopper by Alice Oseman. And this started as a webcomic for her, and then was finally published a couple of years ago. And it's about two high school age boys, Nick and Charlie, and they're at an all boys private school, and they, become friends, and then a relationship kind of develops out of that. Right now, Netflix supposedly is either, working on producing it or has started producing it, and very cool. The director they announced in January will be the director who did the British Sherlock series and also Doctor Who. So very cool. And I wanted to bring in some sci-fi too. This is called The Cloven, Book 1. It's written by Garth Stein and drawn by Matthew Southworth. And it is about a teenage boy, James Tucker, and he is the most successful genetically modified human organism ever created. He's a cross between a human and a goat, which is called a cloven, and he ends up being invited to a party where he finds out there are other clovens out there too. Invisible Differences, a story of Asperger's, adulting, and living a life in full color. This is by Mademoiselle Caroline and Julie Datches, and it's pretty cool. The title is kind of self-explanatory. It's about a woman who has Asperger's, and it kind of just talks about different challenges she comes across and just what it's like to have Asperger's in general. And it's a pretty cool book, actually, mostly done in bold black and white, but there are some bits of color. Pretty cool book about something that I don't think you see much of in graphic novels. So I wanted to include something manga as well, and Blue Period volumes 1 and 2 are both very cool books, and they are about Yutora, who is a high school student and discovers a love for art, basically. And just like typical manga, read back to front, right to left. And they're both all in black and white, but really impressive drawings and just fun. Almost American Girl by Robin Ha. This is kind of a memoir about a teenage Korean girl who ends up being relocated to the US, and it's all about how she kind of struggles to, you know, adapt to a new school and a new language in the US, and book, and kind of very cool to hear like a firsthand story about immigration and the struggles that might come along with that. So, and that's it for this time. Thanks for joining me.